the co-production network, we had a network meeting. So I was sort of chairing it, and I'm there with the Pete Fleischman, who's head of co-production at SCIE, and at the time Michael Turner, who's very well known in the disability movement, and he was a co-production manager at SCIE. And so we're sitting there with a group of network members and saying, you know, we're on this journey, we've come a fair way, and everybody will say, yep, SCIE is making good efforts around what we think co-production is, and we're all learning together and co-producing together. And then the challenge was, you know, somebody said, what about everybody else out there?
Right.
Which, of course, you know, SCIE is there to help and advise other people in the practice. But of course, that, you know, we've been getting our own act together. But then you start to, the challenge was to think about how do we, you know, get this message, you know, further out, further afield, that this is a genuinely, you know, good way of going. And people just started coming up with ideas and said, well, why don't we have a co-production day? And then somebody said, why a day? Why not have a week?
Yes.
All these ideas fell out of it. And I was sitting there thinking, oh my goodness. It was
becoming a whole thing.
It's running away with itself.
Yeah.
But what was wonderful at SCIE went, yeah, okay, we'll do that. So the week was about having activities, not just a day, there's activities over the course of a week. One of them is having our co-production festival. And that was, again, you know, users and carers were saying, well, there's lots of conferences and things, and a lot, you know, you do need to do the practical and the thinking and workshops and things like that. But also, we, you know, it's nice sometimes to celebrate.
Yeah.
So we try and get a balance. So that's why we call it a festival. So we have a balance of learning and, you know, co-production sort of ideas and looking at that thorny issues, looking at those barriers, but also celebrating and having a positive day and seeing co-production in that light. And we've had, you know, webinars, and obviously now, you know, like these podcasts. And there's a lot, you know, what's really exciting is that it's gone wider, and lots of people are now, you know, like yourselves, thinking about this co-production thing. What does it look like in social care? What does it look like in research? And trying to sort of transmit this in various ways, like this podcast. So yeah, that was a, you know, that was a lovely moment, really, where all these ideas come tumbling out, and then we built upon it, and, you know, it really has spawned a, you know, a whole, I dare say, a movement, but certainly a lot of interest and excitement around the possibilities of co-production.